You know, for a while now, I've been wanting to do a shiny only Nuzlocke, but never had the courage to because they take longer than my regular videos to produce, even if the odds are upped. But that ends today because I'm combining two of my favorite things in Pokemon, randomizers and shiny Pokemon. I've randomized Pokemon X to have completely random starters, wild Pokemon, and trainers will have random Pokemon as well. We have to try to beat it with a random team, but they have to be shiny. This could go really bad. Here's the rules on screen if you want to pause for them, but if you guys do enjoy the video, just give it a thumbs up for the algorithm, and of course subscribe if you're new. If you want more videos like this, let me know down below, and also let me know what's your favorite shiny. Anyways, let's get started, shall we? Alright, I know for a fact the boy character doesn't have a 3DS in his hand. Why does the girl get one? When I was a child, I used to fall asleep with my DS on my chest all the time. So since this is a randomized Nuzlocke, our starters aren't going to be what they usually are. Instead, here's what we have. Bro! We had a Sandile in our last attempt. What are the odds? And it's in the same place that the Sandile was, on the right. Alright, because of that, I'm not going to pick the Sandile. Probably Cyndaquil. I decided to go for Cyndaquil because I didn't want Starly, and I already attempted this one time and got Sandile for that attempt. Cyndaquil also evolves way earlier than Sandile, which will help in case we run into some dangerous Pokemon. I started hunting for it, and after about 1100 resets, here's my reaction. Oh my god! Oh my god! Yes! Let's go! Protector. Why are you holding a Protector, bro? Cyndaquil Shiny is super dope, but Gen 2 did it better. Do you guys agree? Also, they trolled my boy hard with his flames. I ended up naming him Burgundy later. Oddly enough, Shauna has a Tepig, which we actually lost to, but don't worry, we don't have Pokeballs yet, so the Nuzlocke hasn't technically started. Now, since I've already attempted this once, I know how bad the trainers can be, especially if they have legendaries. So in order to have some chance at making it during the early game, I decided to see what we could hunt on Route 1. There was Kabuto, Chansey, and even Electros. The good news is Route 2 is a guaranteed catch, so if we did run into a legendary, we catch it in one Pokeball. Unfortunately, I didn't hunt here because of this thing right here, Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet has Shadow Tag, which prevents me from escaping. And basically, it's annoying to deal with, and I'd overlevel for the next gym if I killed it enough times. So on to Santalune Forest. And here we come across some decent Pokemon and some undecent Pokemon. Now obviously I'd be fine with whatever I got, but honestly the only thing I didn't want was Skorupi. Skorupi evolves super late, but that's not really the reason. I can just never keep a Drapion alive to save my life. Honestly, I kind of wanted Surpluff. Well anyways, after about 930 encounters... Yes! Yes! Oh, I'm falling asleep. I'm falling asleep, guys. Wow. Of course, it's the Skorupi. I will admit that shiny Skorupi is amazing. Yep, that's right. I actually ran into the Skorupi. Well, it's not all bad. Skorupi shiny is at least very good. I named him Crimson, and on the next route, I decided to hunt some more because I didn't want to go into our first gym fight with only 2 Pokemon. Especially since I got destroyed on my first attempt. Now. Oh! Please. Flinch. Oh, bitch. Well, this route is looking good. Feraligatr, Gyarados, and Rhyperior. But what do we get after 1,839 encounters? Yes! 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 Vespiquen! Oh, yes. I just started recording like it's been 4 minutes. 2 bug types, and now we have a severe weakness to rock types. Don't worry. It only gets worse from here. Vespiquen is at least fully evolved, and that'll help us out a lot. I named her Orange. Oh! We have Pokerus! What the fuck? So with that 3 shinies, we can safely take on the first gym. We need to pray and hope that she doesn't have rock types. Cupchew. Oh, wait, you know what? It might not have an ice type move. No, it does. Hey, hit himself, free switch. Another hit himself, and this should kill. Yes. Focus energy. We got a crit. He got a crit. And a smoke screen. Shouldn't have risked the crit, but I'm gonna go to Crimson now. which I did not level to level 12. Miss. Okay. This thing might have an item. I'm gonna knock it off. A big miss. I think she has a potion. She does have a potion. Oh, that was a crit. Come on, Vespa Quinn. Maybe a miss. Big miss. Big miss. Okay. I think we confuse here because we're not going to kill. Another big miss. Okay, now we gust for stab. Hit himself. Almost. One more. A big miss. Big miss. Would that have killed? With a little bit of luck, we were able to secure our first gym badge. That was scary. Now over in Lumio City, Professor Sycamore actually battles us, and it was going good until Staravia came out and made me switch. I did manage to take it out with Burgundy. Unfortunately, that was the least of my worries. What? Okay. It's gonna leer. I'm gonna get knockoff. I got a crit on that. Oh man, that's dangerous. Poison? We got the poison. Okay, we should be fine here. It's just Thundershock. Oh, I went for quick attack. Big. That does decent damage. Fury Cutter. Boom. Boom. Well, after that intense battle, he offers us some Pokemon, and it's time to shiny hunt again. I'm just kidding. I can only handle one soft reset per game. Any more, and I'll lose my sanity. This is Wolverine if he has orange hair. Literally. So I was on Route 5, and I know there's hordes here, so I wanted to hunt for an easy shiny. Well, after only 9 encounters... What?! We are... What? Bro, that was 9 horde encounters. That shiny is not good. Let's try Great Ball. That's why I bought Great... I wasted all my money for Great Balls. All of these houses. Yeah, I ran away from it. Don't yell at me, I was excited. Oh, nice to know there was a Terrakion just chilling in the grass. How you doing? Over on Route 6, I found decent hordes, but I just knew I was going to get unlucky and get that Graveler. So instead I ended up horde hunting in Connecting Cave, where there was actually a Lugia just chilling. These hordes weren't too bad, the only thing I probably wouldn't want is the Esper or the Hippowdon. But 545 hordes later, and... Holy shit! Oh, we got a Lugia! We actually got a Lugia. 1, 2, 3. No shot. Oh my god, no shot. It took 2 Pokeballs to catch. This thing can cause a 40-day storm. What? Can't believe I managed to catch the Lugia in 2 Pokeballs. This is going to be huge for the run. I named her Pink due to her pink belly, and wow, she's beautiful. I decided to not hunt for a while because of this Lugia on our team, but mainly because I didn't find much to hunt for. And if I did, there were far worse Pokemon we could run into which weren't worth the hunt. We got really lucky these Flare Grunts focused our rival here, and the fact that he had a Darumaka to Fire Fang this Mega Lucario was insane. This thing is no joke, especially for this point in the game. Our next gym leader is Grant, and fortunately in this gym you don't actually have to fight anybody, which is useful because I was really not trying to take any fights that weren't mandatory. Grant didn't have much. A Shaman, which Pink took care of stress-free, and Superior, which Vespiquen just took on by herself. From here I did want to catch another shiny because if you haven't noticed by now, we have a severe rock-type weakness. On Route 11 there was some decent choices, Clauncher, Throw, who was rare, and even an Arceus. The only problem is you could run into things like Zigzagoon, which I really didn't want to deal with, so I kept walking all the way into Shallower City. I did try hunting on Route 12 with this super nice horde, but then this second horde kind of ruins it, and I couldn't find the shiny, so eventually I just stopped hunting. Since I didn't find a shiny, I decided to fight our rival, and of course he leads our biggest weakness, a Regirock. But Callum only used Curse, so we're actually fine. Phew! Also, I randomized TMs, which is why you see Pink here with Crunch and Barrier as moves. Karina is up next, and here's how that went. Okay, now we should kill Poliwag. Just go on a Lugia. Did it just belly drum? I think it just belly drummed. I think it just belly drummed. Is that what just happened? Mega Banette! A little crunch action, right? Because it's going to go for that Shadow Sneak. It's going to... Didn't actually do that much. Got hurt by my Rocky Helmet, and the crunch is not going to take him out. Hyper Potion. Crunch. Crit. Crit. That Mega Banette really scared me, but fortunately Karina is a horrible trainer to do anything about it. With a third gym badge down, I head on to Route 12 where... Just watch. Use a Spark. I'm gonna heal order. Well, that's why we don't risk crits. Honestly, it's probably for the best, since we have that rock type weakness. This was a real setback, but over in Azure Bay, we hunt some hordes that had some really good options. Now, of course, in my head, I'm thinking, I love Shinx, but I'd kind of want some of the other Pokemon. After 130 hordes, it's gonna be 2, man. Oh, yes! Shiny Shinx! 133! Golden. You know, I had a feeling it'd be the Shinx. I don't know why. Bro, that's another Gen 4 Mon. Why? 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 A lot of Gen 4 Mons, but I guess I can't complain. A shiny is indeed a shiny. I named him Gold, and we're on our merry way. Our next challenge is Callum in front of the 4th gym. This was scary. What do you have, Calum? Callum? Reshiram. This thing has Dragon Breath, Flamethrower, Ancient Power, and Imprison. Okay. Please don't. Yes. Kinda just have to go into pink. Okay. There goes Rhyhorn. Now this Reshiram is scary. We are 2 levels ahead of that Flamethrower. It actually doesn't do much. I kind of had to risk the crit there. Okay. After almost losing my Lugia, we take on Ramos, who has Carablast, which isn't a threat. Neither is Gastrodon. And seriously, a Slowpoke? Come on, Ramos. Even in a randomizer, your Pokemon suck. The fact that we can run into Megas makes this so much fun. Too bad Mega Houndoom is just not a threat. Now, I wish I could say that the next gym was a challenge, but just like the gym puzzle, this was a cakewalk. Pink destroyed Clemont's Loundred. Crawdon hit hard with his knockoff, but he was dumb and used Protect, so Crimson cleaned up with his Bug Bite. His last Pokemon was Ralts, and honestly, do I need to explain? These poor gym leaders, man, are just not getting the legendaries on their team, or any Megas. Well, I mean, Karina had a Mega Banette, but it's a Mega Banette. After this gym, I needed a 5th Pokemon in case we started to get really unlucky with trainer matchups. So I started looking around every route I haven't got a shiny in. There's a lot of good Pokemon in different routes, but I'm obviously not guaranteed what I want. And there's also a lot of bad Pokemon on each route. There was a Kyogre that I only saw once near Ambret Town, and Blastoise, but I really didn't want this Togetic. There was an Arceus back on that one route, but it was pretty rare. Route 8 had a Charizard and a Mewtwo, but just look at the other 3. Ugh, with my luck, I'd get the Illumies. Trust me. Eventually, I settled with Route 22. This had Pansage, Tyrunt, Nidoking, Aerodactyl, Ludicolo, and a Curlia. Hell, I wouldn't even mind the Diggersby. This is the only route so far where the only Pokemon I'd consider bad for this point in the game is Kakuna. And I just want to show you guys how rare Kakuna is in this route. Well, after 768, and I'll just roll the clip. No! No! We actually got the Kakuna. What do you mean? Oh, that is so bad. No! Another rock type weakness. Are you freaking kidding me? I told you our rock type weakness would get worse. I named her Lime and she's actually gorgeous. It's just that, for this point in the game, she's not going to be doing much. With our 5th team member, we can now take on the next gym, Valerie. Crimson also evolved in this gym, which was nice, but man, that shiny berry looks different from the original. Hoping that Valerie has some tough Pokemon, I challenge her. Why do they all have first stage evolutions? I don't understand. What? Oh my lord. Yeah, that was scary. Thank God for Rocky Helmet. That was our 6th gym fight. I didn't even need to, like, hunt that Beedrill. I didn't even need to do it. The game's bound to get harder. Right? Oh, I guess that answers my question with these Team Flare admins. But hey, at least Callum has Keldeo. Well, anyways, it's time for another shiny, so I start looking in the upcoming routes. As always, there's weak Pokemon all of the routes, but eventually I see that there's a Vaporeon on Route 16 by using the Super Rod. Now, I wasn't completely sold on hunting here because there was Finneon, and I was just kind of, you know, casting the rod out to see if there was a rare encounter here, but... Oh my god! I was just randomly fishing. I wasn't even counting encounters. I just wanted to see if I could get it. I can't believe we got it. I wasn't gonna hunt it because there's a Finneon in this water. And a Dodrio. That is so lucky. I didn't even count any of the encounters. Oh, finally, something of decent value since the Lugia. That's right. We just randomly found a shiny Vaporeon by fishing probably 15 times? I was really close to just leaving the route, but I'm glad I didn't. We caught and named him Purple. Because, well, he's purple. That right there solves our rock type weakness. With our newfound team member, we take on Callum once again, and his first Pokemon was a Plusle, which wasn't a problem, but that Chestnut did almost kill Crimson. He also had an Aerodactyl who almost killed Pink, but his last Pokemon is a Kakuna, so I just let Burgundy get some action for once. Now, I did make it so that at level 50 and above, trainers would have fully evolved Pokemon, so that it would be a harder endgame. However, looking back, I probably should have made it level 40 because of this right here. Hey, this should kill. Yup. Boom. And her final Pokemon is... Volbeat. What? What? Bro, what happened to the randomization, bro? Time to deal with Team Flare business, and we have our first Lysandre fight. He has a huge Wailord, but it's no match for Luxray's Thunderfang. His next 2 Pokemon are an issue, but his last one, he has a Terrakion. We have Surf, though. Wait, he might have a rock move. That's gonna hurt. Oh, we're good. I don't know how many times Pink is going to come close to death, but thankfully, we haven't lost her. Beedrill also came into an encounter with the Virizion, but man, did she put in work on this thing. Good job, Lime. I will never understand how they caught AZ and put him in this cage. It probably took about 10 grunts to drag him here. Either that or they just used 2 Machamps. Now, I don't know why I never pressed the button here, and I went directly to Geosenge, so I was really confused why this door wasn't open. But anyways, once we do, this flare gun is blocking the pathway, and man, did he have my team's biggest fear. Mega Tyranitar? It had a berry for my Surf? What the... What? Oh, that hurt. Okay, he's locked into Thrash though, right? Nobody's locked in, right? Ooh, Rocky Helmet. Almost killed him. Lysandre's second fight wasn't too hard until, well, this came out. Yveltal? How fitting, considering he has a Xerneas right downstairs. This is dark and flying, right? Are you serious? Now, this thing is a threat and a half, and since he used Disable, I wasn't able to use Thunderfang, so instead, I Baby-Dolled thinking he'd have physical moves. From here, I went into Purple, who has nice special defense and leftovers. I was able to get an Aura Beam off, but I couldn't get a second one off because the Dark Pulse flinched me. You've got to be kidding me. After thinking a bit, I did switch into Crimson, who tanked the Dark Pulse. Now, obviously, I'm dead to an Oblivion Wing, but I knew we were faster, so I got a Poison Fang off. With no poison, as he used Disable, and right after, went for a Bug Bite to just sack Crimson. Sorry, buddy. I totally forgot that Oblivion Wing heals him as well, so now we have to deal with that. Our only switch was pink, and I decided to go for the most powerful move for some damage, knowing that he wouldn't use Oblivion Wing for health since Dark Pulse was super effective. We're totally dead to another one, so I sat here thinking for about 10 minutes. I just needed to sack a second Pokemon to make it out of this. I decided to sack Gold because Dark Pulse wouldn't kill Lime, meaning the following turn he'd go for an Oblivion Wing and regen some health. Once our beautiful Luxray is gone, I sent out Typhlosion, and this is what happened. Now we Flamethrower. Doesn't kill. He disables. And since he disabled, now I have to Flame Charge. And we win. Wow. I think I sat there for 20 minutes. That is so painful. 2 more deaths on the board, which means we have to hunt some more team members. I checked on Route 6 to see what was there, and we found a Raikou, but there were some discrepancies which prevented me from hunting there. And eventually, after some time, I found a surfing spot on Route 15 that had an Arceus and a Gigalith. Considering every other route had some bad luck Mons, this was the perfect spot to hunt for a guaranteed decent Mon. There was a rare encounter that was Pignite, which I didn't want because of Typhlosion, but I guess I wouldn't be mad if I did find it. Thankfully though, Arceus is the most common encounter. After about 303 encounters... Oh shit, yes! Yes! 303 encounters. That's not that much of a different shiny, is it? I don't know why I expected like a yellow shiny, but that is not what we got. But I'm happy nonetheless. This Pokemon is a monster, guys. It's actually nuts. I named him Blue. I led Blue for the final Lysandre fight, and he started off with a Baltoy and a Squirtle, which weren't a problem at all. Since his last 2 Pokemon are above level 50, they're fully evolved, and I don't know why I stayed in with Politoed. Probably because I thought Acrobatics would just kill, but yeah, a simple Bubble Beam destroyed us. One more and the Toad is down. His last Mon is a Miltank, which is super fast, which is funny. But of course, Pink can clean up. Not even the fully evolved Pokemon on your team can save you, you orange Wolverine. Now, the next couple of hordes were just terrible, and even the random encounters had too many bad Pokemon to risk hunting. So I took on the squad with the 5 Pokemon we had, and man, was this easy. Blue soloed Shauna easy with Acrobatics, Rock Slide, and Scald, which it learned with a TM. Tierno also got soloed with Acrobatics, and Trevor wasn't too hard with a Sandshrew, Rhyperior, and a Toxicroak. You guys need to evaluate your lives. I mean, you guys just suck. You guys aren't doing shiny locks. There's a Mewtwo on Route 8. There's a Kyogre near Ambrit Town. There's an Arceus on Route 12 or 11. There's Suicunes everywhere. Like, how do you guys have the weakest teams? I did find someone with a Zygarde, though, who broke through Confusion twice and nearly killed my Lugia. But thankfully, my Rocky Helmet finished him off. Before our final gym fight, I wanted to find another shiny. There was actually some decent options with a Palkia and a Regirock. But of course, I didn't want the Typhlosion, and I know my luck would give me him. There was an Entei, but I had a Legendary and a Fire type, so meh. Eventually, the route right after the city had Thundurus, Landorus, Magneton, and even an Aron. The only issue here was Litleo and kind of Bronzor. It's not that I don't like Bronzor, it's more that I'm shiny hunting in the underground in BDSP, and I have an insane chance to find a Bronzor, so I'd rather not use one now. But of course, after only 103 encounters... No! Why? Why? Why has my luck been so bad? There's Landorus, there's Thundurus, there's Quilladin, there's so many Pokemon in this grass. Why do I get the Bronzor? I guess it's better than the Litleo, but why do I get the Bronzor? I don't hate Bronzor, guys. I don't remember Bronzor being so green. It's a dope shiny, I just didn't want it. Shiny Bronzor is actually really dope. I named him Olive. This is actually really good for that rock type weakness we have. I just wanted Thundurus or Tornadus or Magdezone or Aggron. But it's okay. The next gym trainers weren't too hard, but as for Wolfric, all of 3 of his Pokemon fully evolved, and I should have done that a long time. Thundurus! Now we're talking. That is dangerous. We have a Citrus on, I did not mean... Oh my god! Oh, I did not. Thank god he missed. I did not mean to have a back button on my controller and I accidentally clicked it. Wait, this thing has thunder? Wait, how does this thing have thunder? Gen 6? How do you have thunder? Does he have a potion? He does. I should have rock slided. We hit it. And dead. Oh my lord. 4 Terra. Yeah, I'm just gonna acrobatics. I think we should be fine. Oh my gosh. Absolutely bodied. Alright, might as well give somebody else some action with a little U-turn action. That still did a whopping chunk. A little roar of time action. Boom. There we go. Alright, maybe not too difficult, but a Thunderous. Not too bad, Wolfric. I'll still never understand why they made an Ice-type gym leader. The last gym leader. And why each gym leader has only 3 Pokemon. I went into Victory Road and it was time to fight Callum. I was super scared, but all for nothing because look at this. Blossom. Okay, yeah, that's easy. Dead. Yup. Drifblim. Don't know if it'll kill. It does, nice. Hariyama. Oh my god. Could you imagine as a full sweep? That would be crazy. Spinda? Oh no. No. Don't give it to him. Charizard. Mega Charizard. Wow. Okay, so a Rock Slide kills. It's base 100 speed. No way. Oh my god. Blue. Yeah, he's probably like, they gave him an Arceus. You're damn right they gave me an Arceus. Oh my gosh. See, now compare Blue to Lime. We have to get rid of Lime. There's no question. If I have any Beedrill lovers watching, trust me, I love him as well. And the shiny is great, but I need a different shiny to go into the league with because there's no way a Beedrill is living past 2 seconds against anything in the league. I checked all of Victory Road, including water, fishing, and hordes, but nothing was catching my eye. Mewtwo was here, but Furt was also here, and I wasn't going to risk it. Toward the end of Victory Road, we did happen to find a Mew in this pool of water, but also after fishing here, I found a Zekrom, Fracture, and a Grottle, which was the rarer of the 3. This was perfect because our chances of getting Haxorus or Zekrom were much better than getting that Grottle, so we weren't going to get that unlucky unless, well, we did. This was an annoying hunt because I couldn't use speed up all throughout. I had to time it right to get every hook possible. Also, I couldn't just chain past 15, unfortunately, because I'm so bad at it. So after about 820 encounters, if I had to guess. We did it! Oh, we did it! Oh! 820! Wow, that thing looks amazing. Oh my god. It's not the Zekrom, but she's beautiful. What? I did not know Fracture looks like that. This thing's beautiful. If you're wondering why there's a fainted Pokemon in my party, it's just a Grimer that has sticky holds so the fishing would go faster. Not quite the Zekrom, but I'll take Haxorus any day. It has a way better shiny anyways. I named her Graphite. We've caught 10 total shinies and have lost 3. I don't know where we're going to find in the league, but what I did know was the team was looking stacked and the shinies were all amazing. Without further ado, let's see what we can do here. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're at the Pokemon League. I don't know what we're going to find in here. Could be good. Could be bad. Graphite, our newly captured shiny. Haxorus, very cool shiny. Kind of like Charizard. He replaced our Beedrill because Beedrill is hot. Arceus, shiny didn't change much. It's subtle, but I like it. It's a menace. Typhlosion, garbage. My favorite probably one of my favorite Pokemon, but garbage. It is garbage. It can't live a single move. It's fast, but it doesn't even do that much damage. And somehow we learned Roar of Time because of the randomization. Lugia. Can't believe we caught this thing. Can't believe we encountered this thing. The shiny is amazing. Also, where's your flames rope? Somehow learned Crunch. Aeroblast is a strong hitting move. Extra sensory. It's a beast. Rocky Helmet has been doing the work as well. Vaporeon. Purple. Dope shiny. It's kind of like a magenta. Maybe. Water absorbed switch in. Graphite. Blue. Burgundy. Pink. Purple. And olive. Every single Pokemon in here is going to be fully evolved. We might get a Delcatty. We might get an Yveltal. Doesn't really matter who we take on first. We're going to take on Wikstrom, I think. Alright, Wikstrom, ladies and gentlemen. Excavalier. Pretty decent mon. I'm going to U-turn into Burgundy, just so Burgundy can get some action. We're going to tank that Iron Head, and I'm going to Flame Charge. No, I'm going to Flamethrower. Boom. KO. Easy. Blastoise. I'm going to try Graphite. I don't know what this thing can do. I would assume it has, like, Hydro Pump, and it does. I'm going to set up a Swords Dance. Just one. It's going to Skull Bash. It's going to raise its defense, and I'm going to Dragon Claw. We do half. He does it again. He Skull Bashes. We eat a Citrus, and you're dead. Slacking. I don't want to lose Haxorus, because we have Hammer Arm. This 100% kills, but Slacking can outspeed us. 65 has Punishment, Fling, Flail, and Counter. So, Counter won't do anything because it's a one-hit KO. Flail won't do anything. Fling won't do anything. And Punishment, I think we're good. Oh! I read wrong. I read so wrong. You are a legend, Graphite! And an Acrobatic should just obliterate this thing. I have no questions about it. There we go. That Slacking was scary. Graphite, putting in the work. Round 1. All right, Malva. What are we going to have for me today? Momola. I could go into Olive, fearing that Hydro Pump. We eat that. Easy. And we can Spark. And he misses a Hydro Pump. She misses a Hydro Pump. That Spark didn't do jack shit. Holy crap. Now, I don't want to risk it for the biscuit. I'm going to go into Graphite. She might be out of Hydro Pumps. I didn't count. She's just paralyzed. Nice. I mean, what else could this thing do? I doubt this thing has, like, Aura Beam or something. It got paralyzed again. Because it got paralyzed again, I'm going to Swords Dance a second time. And we're going to get a Wake Up Slap. That didn't do anything. I'm going to Swords Dance a 6th time. Goodbye. Now we just have to outspeed everything that comes in. Goodbye. He actually goes first. That's crazy. Why does she go? How fast is Heliolisk? Or is Razor Wind priority? Oh, that could have been a crit, though. And there goes Malva. You're trash. Asna, what are you going to have for me? Are you going to have an Arceus? Are you going to have an Arceus for me? Cradily, not a bad Pokemon at all. I'm going to U-turn. This thing's going for a Rock-type move. Or... yeah, it's going for that Ancient Power. We eat that. We eat that every day. Give Olive an award. Please. I know I was disappointed in you, but it wasn't because of you. It was because of the Pokemon that were in the route. This is a level away from learning Zap Cannon. That's crazy. He is going to have that Discharge, which is very scary. It has Zap Cannon. Wait. Gen 6, Klin Klang. It learns Zap Cannon at 66. How did he just... I can't do anything. I'm going to go into Graphite and go for a Hammer Arm. Big miss. Has Hyper Beam. Okay. Hammer Arm. Almost. She's either going to heal or she's going to let the Perish Count kill her. And we're slower now. I'm going to go for the Big Brain play and Swords Dance. You have to recharge, which means you can't heal, which means you're dead. Oh my god, I put 2 and 2 together. I totally put 2 and 2 together. I just Swords Dance for nothing. Here comes that Moonblast. We eat it. Look, I don't know what else. Nothing. Nothing. We win. We win here. Okay. I'm gonna risk the crit. Oh, yes. Gonna go for that Stance Chase. It's gonna go for that Head Smash. I'm gonna Surf. We go first. Boom. It is gonna go for that Head Smash. And it gets taken out by the recoil. That was actually terrifying. That Head Smash Aegislash, bro. Cybold. Delcatty. I talked about how we could run into a Delcatty, and we actually do. That's funny. Acrobatics. This should do a chunk. If anything, it quite doesn't knock it out. I'm going to risk it again, and we hit it. Rotom Wash. So not just any Rotom. Rotom Wash. Are we going for an electro type move here, or are we going for a water type move here? Either way, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm gonna go in a graphite here. She's gonna take that discharge.
What do you mean by that?
I think I'm in a sword stance, right? What else would this thing do? Hydro pump? There's no way this thing has like any ice moves. I'm looking for uproar. That actually... Okay, but we have a citrus berry, so we're actually sitting better. I just need a crunch, and this thing is down. Heracross. Mega Heracross, mind you. How fast is Mega? I actually have no idea. Yeah, so we should kill here. And we do, and we get a crit. I don't think that mattered. Mega Heracross. And Gallade. No Mega Gallade. What? We just don't outspeed Gallade. That's crazy. I'm so sorry, Graphite. We're locked in. He just outspeeds us. Wait, how do we not naturally... I'm underestimating how fast Gallade is, I think. How in the world? Wait, how did we... We must have, like, an insanely low speed stat. Wait, this thing is 31 IVs, because I think I made everybody have 31 IVs. He had a boosted nature. That Gallade had a boosted nature. Insanity. Alright, Danathan, what you got? Far-fetched. Okay. Boom. Ain't no Surfetched over here. Just far-fetched. She has her regular Tyrantrum. We could get a... I mean, we can get a burn off, but if this thing has Head Smash, that's scary. So I'm just gonna U-turn. And we miss a big Head Smash again. They're just not having the Head Smash luck. I'm just gonna Heavy Slam. Recoil, Heavy Slam. This might not kill. Doesn't do shit. I'm gonna Parasong, Song, actually. I'm gonna pop a Citrus. Even if we Heavy Slam there, I don't think it would have killed unless we had a crit. I think that's heal range. It's so close, but it's heal range. I know it. I know it's heal range. I know it. It's not, but she missed. What? How is that not heal range? Another miss! What is that luck? Gengar. Mega Gengar? No. I think we can surf. It actually has Shadow Ball. And that was a crit. Thank God we didn't switch. I think we risk purple. Arceus cleans up. Please live. We live! Oh, yes! Die! Thank God we didn't switch. Floatzel. I could save. Has Aqua Tail, Hydro Pump, Agility, and Razor Wind. The odds that it goes for the water type move without noticing the ability, it's decent, I think, but it might go for Razor Wind, which would allow me to go into Arceus and do something. And I think we just surf. It has Crunch. It has Crunch. And we're going into Lugia right now. Okay, on the off chance we're faster, I can Extrasensory. We are. So we can get some flinches. No flinch. We're going to take a Crunch. Easy. And Rocky Helmet. Floatzel's dead. Kabutops. Although, probably Extrasensory would be better. And it flinched. And that was a crit. This might kill. It might not. I think it will. And there we go. Kabutops is down. Her last Pokemon is going to be a Ninetales with the Drought. Oh, we missed an Aeroblast. Oh, wow. We're gonna let Lugia go down here for one reason and one reason only. And we're going to go into Blue himself. I'm going to Rock Slide. He's going to full restore, obviously. We're going to hit this. Boom. Dead. And there we go, ladies and gents. We have beat Pokemon X randomized using shinies only. That was fun. That was actually really fun. 6 deaths on the board. You know what's 6 deaths on the board? Granted, 3 of them are right now, but 6 shinies, or 3 of them died before the Elite Four. Let's look at our stars. Blue, graphite, burgundy, pink, and purple. And you. I'm sorry, Olive. I didn't forget you. If you guys did enjoy the video, give it a sub, give it a like, give it a whatever you want. This was really fun. I am excited to do more of this. This was actually super fun to do. Really fun to play, really fun to edit. And we got some pretty cool shinies. I mean, just look at them on screen. What's your favorite shiny Pokemon? And I will see you guys next time.